I published the trail, I did 139 issues, every one of which had an interview of an old timer in it. And if it's perhaps one of the most rewarding things I've ever done, to be invited into people's homes, and they sit there and tell their story. And of course, they can never, I mean, I could go back the next day and have another interview and hear different stories in many instances. And then, of course, I got diaries and things that their aunt had written that was tucked away in a drawer, and then the old photographs. The old photographs are always good, and they just came out of the woodwork. People giving me stuff. I had a woman, uh, Cora Fredrickson, and they lived just north of the border where the McDonald Ranch is now. It's still a functioning ranch. And Joe Fredrickson was a early arrival here in the Tobacco Plains, and he was a wanderlust kind of a guy, and he left Cora at home with, I think, 5 kids, maybe 6, I forget right now. The oldest one, Smith Fredrickson, was a randy 16-year-old boy who was chasing one of Fred Rue's daughters around the orchard, and it just made such great. The mother was so frustrated that Smith would not come home and help her with things. She was hauling water, uh, and try to keep the kids in school. It was cold, very angry at Joe, and it was just pretty much a lament. The diary only lasted for a matter of months, but she really poured her heart out in it. So that's one of my favorite things I ever published.